Warning. Actually watch the whole video before commenting. Thank you. It seems that there are a lot of people who watched Dane's video who either didn't actually watch it, or ignored his points completely. So I'm going to try and make a TLDR version of his video, as well as adding in more points that pro-critters make to debunk them all. If you're an anti-critter, and you're tired of arguing with pro-critters, send them this video instead. If they refuse to watch it, then you can just tell them that they're being a hypocrite since they're trying to argue with you, yet they refuse to even view evidence that you present. It's hard to win an argument with a smart person, even harder with an idiot. But it's impossible to win an argument with an idiot who thinks they're smart. So, I'm going to attempt the impossible. While I myself don't feel good about getting a random crit because it feels undeserved, I can see why people would get joy out of getting a random crit. Chucking a shiny rocket into 3 people can feel awesome, but one person gets joy at the expense of others getting killed by something that was completely unfair.
Wow, this game is amazing! You die or get kills at complete random!
No. TF2 has satisfying combat, fun movement, a great community, tons of maps, an incredible amount of variety with how you play, and memes. Random crits do absolutely nothing to contribute to any of this. The community, dumb strategies, dumb loadouts, hats, free-to-plays, taunts, high tower, memes, friendlies, beefing, more memes. I don't see random crits anywhere here, do I? The community, dumb strategies, dumb loadouts, hats. The community, dumb strategies, TF2 is already unpredictable all on its own because of the players. I would much rather have human players being the deciding factor in randomness than a dice roll. I've played this game for more than 1,000 hours, and you would think that after that amount of time I would have figured out a way to get around random crits if they kill me that often, but no, because you can't avoid them, and you can't control them. How am I supposed to get good against a mechanic that I have absolutely no control over? The fact that everyone has the chance to instantly win doesn't make it fair. Let's play chess, except each turn you have a 5% chance to lose a random one of your pieces. But it's fair because everyone has this chance to instantly lose, right? Right. Guys, I'm making sense here. It's called a metaphor. Now go back to school. Random crits confuse and frustrate new players. New players also have a much lower chance of getting a random crit than an experienced one because of the damage thing blah 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 we all know. And new players shouldn't be given a crutch against experienced ones. They'll get beaten by experienced players and as a result, they'll learn from their failures and get better. That's how learning in TF2 works. But if a new player plays like an idiot and gets 3 kills because of a shiny rocket, they'll just remember that playing like an idiot got them 3 kills and they'll do it again. It confuses new players and teaches them bad habits, especially if they don't even know that random crits exist. If you're trying to say that getting a random kill on a veteran is supposed to be satisfying for a new player, then what is more satisfying? Getting a kill because you played better than the other player, or getting a kill because the game randomly said so? While it's true that your random crit chance is increased by the more damage you do, lower players still have a chance to one-shot you from a random crit, which is again, luck-based. People who are doing well should just continue to do well. They don't need a higher chance to one-shot people. They're doing well, and the game already rewards them enough for it. Yes, the chance of random crits is boosted by doing damage, but they're still heavily influenced by RNG, so no, they are random. I've played in Highlander and UGC and just finished up a season in Respawn League. Random crits are disabled 100% of the time in third-party comp because the admins deem it unbalanced. There are also some weapons that are banned for the same reason, but none of them have been banned due to not having random crits. And nobody who has played third-party comp has complained about how random crits make the game unbalanced, so just more solid proof against them. Melee weapons are used as a last resort, utility, or to finish off a weak enemy. Running into a bunch of enemies with melee and a high chance of getting a kill makes you wonder why Spy even exists, and also makes me wonder why you complain about face stabs when this is also a thing. The Q times. I shouldn't be restricted to one format of the game just because there's an awfully designed and easily fixable mechanic that occasionally ruins it for me. Crit explosives do splash damage, and shotguns have pellets that don't exactly need to be center. And even then, going by that logic, any class that has a single shot should get an instant kill as if they were sniper. And if you praise the ambi nerf, then you're a huge hypocrite in this regard. Okay, and what does that prove? I mean, it doesn't debunk any of my points, does it? You can never reliably dodge hit scan. Even professionals still get by hit scan frequently since it depends on the aim of the shooter. There is also damage numbers, which is a skill completely negated by random crits. For example, a much simpler one than the one Dane produced. As Spy, you could go for a circle strafe stab against an enemy, but it involves getting hit by melee at least once, but you still get the stab if you do it right. But, with random crits, what's even the point when there's a high chance you'll get one shot anyway? Again, you're just going by that same logic as if any hit should one shot, and negating damage numbers. It's a huge risk that can get you killed easily, but if you play your cards right, you'll come out on top. Much more satisfying than getting a kill because the game randomly said so. I do try and approach these topics open-minded, and I've come up with compromises myself, such as random mini crits, but they don't really fix it, since stuff like a random mini crit from a pipe still one-shot scouts, and at that point, what would be the point in keeping them anyway? While TF2 does have other debatably more important issues such as hackers, autobalance, the state of comp, random crits are easily fixable. Make them disabled by default, 1 or 2 lines of code at best. Random damage spread was in the game from the start and it got removed. Remember that? Not fondly. It's why the lock and load would sometimes one-shot scouts. People would defend random damage spread for the same reasons people defend random crits. They were removed, and the game was better off for it, and people didn't start quitting like people said they would. It is, but if you're using that argument, it means you're not only disagreeing with this video entirely, but this video as well. Lazy Purple even left a comment on Dane's video stating that he left random crits out of his video because they felt out of place as any gameplay bug would be. Partway through writing this, someone made this point a lot clearer. But going by the logic that you shouldn't care about random crits in a casual setting is just saying that we should give players random health boosts, or your gun stops working at random. But it's okay because it's casual. In a game with this high of a skill ceiling, people will get frustrated when they get killed by nothing but luck when they deserve to escape. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay, thanks for the insults rather than actual points that prove something. TF2 is an incredibly unique game with no other game like it, and this awful mechanic needs to go. Did you seriously compare TF2 to Overwatch or CSGO? You f***ing dipshit. It's an incredibly easy to fix issue that will benefit the game as a whole. I'm not going to stop until it's done. Actually, this video is me taking most of, if not all, the points used to defend random crits and debunking them. Doesn't sound like complaining to me. If random crits were removed, would they really have that much of an impact on the game you enjoy? Short answer, no. Just like with random damage spread, the game would be better off without it, and some players would probably begin to come back from the removal of random crits. New players would have a better learning environment, and the game would be much more fair as a whole. Well, you actually made it to the end of this video. If you scroll down and start reading the comments and you find a comment from someone who clearly didn't watch the video, just reply with the B emoji. Yeah, it's in the description if you need to copy paste it, but if you find one of those comments, reply simply with the B emoji and nothing else, marking their comment in shame. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now we can just send this video to any pro critters who want to argue with us, and if you're a pro critter that actually made it to the end of this video, and you still crusade to keep random crits in TF2, then you truly are the flat earthers of TF2, except you're trying to keep something that is hurting the game. Thanks for watching. Hey, do you want to see a bunch of TF2 community members, a lot of which are YouTubers, battle each other for charity? Well then join in with the TFConnect charity livestream, 15th and 16th of December, 1 to 5 PM Eastern Standard Time. It will be Highlander with 4 teams, and I will be there playing for the Grody Gibuses, with others in my team like Care Bear, Bearded Expense.
Oh my god.
Yo, John Hill, look at the roof behind you.
This is, wait no, come back forward, come back forward, come back forward. Hold on. Just
Ubercharged Noodles.
Oh my god.
And this sniper who is probably going to use the classic the whole game and get owned by the other sniper, goddammit. But if you're interested in this special event, check out the links in the description below for more info before I get cut off by the outro.